You mentioned Buzzy Stubbs. Let's start there.
Okay. He's a New Bern attorney, named by Business North Carolina magazine by his peers as the top bankruptcy attorney in North Carolina this year. He was, for about a quarter century, the law partner of Beverly Perdue's late first husband, Gary Perdue. And he is a longtime political donor. He's given several hundred political contributions to state and local candidates over the years. And so he knows what he can do, and he knows campaign law inside out. He is a friend of Perdue's from the days that Gary Perdue was his law partner. And so in this case, he raised money for a Democrat rather than a Republican, which he is.
Now, what was it that he acknowledged he did, and what's the penalty?
He was involved in a situation in which he provided $28,000 worth of flights to Perdue for the campaign after he had given the maximum contributions. And what he tried to do was figure out some way to cover up the flights. He first of all tried to go to the Democratic Party and say, I want to make this as an in-kind contribution to the Democratic Party. Well, he can't do that because you cannot basically give a contribution to a political party on the condition that it's going to go to a specific candidate. That's one of the things that got Mike Easley into trouble, was his donors were doing that. And then finally, he tried to just simply say, well, I'll figure out some other way to account for this, and never did. So that was his direct part in this. Now, also indirectly, he was involved with Peter Reichert in doing this in a larger method in what was called by the State Board of Elections an aircraft provider program, where the campaign officials looked for donors who would provide flights for free to Bev Perdue so she could go to different fundraising and other campaign events.